Okay. Making sure everything is looking good and nice and neat. I unfortunately am going to have a hard time reading chat today because I didn't charge my phone before stream, but it's fine because we're going to push through. Whew. So hello everybody. We are doing another fun deck brewing building stream, and this time our commander is going to be the lovely Obosh. So I actually have been meaning to build Obosh for a while. I was going to do it when I was on Sarah's Angels, but then the group disbanded, so I never got to finish it. You can actually see the remnants of what was going to be right here. And I was thinking of starting with what I already had, but I decided to kind of go in the true spirit of what this stream is and just kind of start from scratch. So today we will be doing Obosh from scratch. I'll go ahead and set him up right here. There he is. We will not be doing the companions because I don't like companions. So we're just going to be doing the regular Obosh. The top half does not matter. But it says if a source I control with an odd CMC would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. So we are going to be doing Burn Obosh. So we're going to need some odd CMC cards in here in order to burn, and it says to that player, so that also hits us instead, so we need to be careful with our decisions here. So the way I started doing my previous deck, oh, we already got a card, Crypthorn Horror, let's see. Let's see. It ETBs with Expo encounters on it, where X is the total life lost by your opponents this turn. So, okay, I think that'll work. I don't remember if the keywords specifically work, but we'll add it in. Cryptborn Horror. Let's see, Scorch Spitter. If you guys wanted to see the old deck that didn't get finished, I have it set aside. So Scorch Spitter, that's oh yeah, I remember that's this little guy. He seems a bit small for this deck. So I don't believe he'll be added in just because he's very small. He's a very small creature. Let's see, risk factor. That's 5, right? That's 3, so let's add a risk factor. I'll add a lightning bolt, because why not? So I'll go to the advanced search and we'll just type in, like, we'll do emboss these colors. Type in damage for our text and see what comes up. We already got a lot of cards coming out here. So let's see. I really want to go back to my old list and take from it, but I'm trying to be good and not go near it. But I know that there are some things that I do in here. Like, for instance, I was actually thinking of having the Anthem of Rakdos in here. It is a 5-drop. Whenever a creature control attacks, it gets +2/0 until end of turn, and it deals 1 damage to me. That's why I didn't like it. But the Hellbend, as long as you have no cards in hand, if a source I control would deal damage to a creature player, it deals double that damage. So I really like that in here. So I was saying to do CMC odd. Let me see if it'll allow me to search through it that way. Okay, cool. So whenever a beast, nah, it's not gonna happen. Whenever he comes into play, he deals damage to target player equal to the number of non-basic lands that player controls. So that would double. So Nathamancer seems pretty interesting. If a source you control would deal damage to a player, it deals double. I think we should do that in there. Angrass Marauders. So we already have like some good damage doublers going on. Let's see, that's a instant. That makes me nervous because that'll deal to us. Let's see. Okay. Aria Flame, our transport. Each opponent gains 10 life. Whenever you cast instant or sorcerer, put a spell counter on it. It deals damage equal to target player, planeswalker, second target. I've always liked Backlash as a destruction spell. Hello, everybody. Because it deals damage to this, power to its controller. I really like Backlash as a card. Let's see. Banefire is always good, because technically its CMC is 1. Thinking maybe of adding like a Banefire in here. But I do not like Myriad as an ability. Let's see. Skitherix. Skytherix. I'm really bad at spelling him. I don't remember how to spell it. Skitherix. I can't get him in here. If I typed in Sky, maybe it'll pop up. I would like to see him because I don't know how to spell his name. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's flippin' Skitherix? There it is. So he's 5. This creature deals damage to creatures, form of -1/1 counters. So we could okay, we'll add him. I am building this in paper, so I'm gonna be very worried about cost. But we'll figure that out later as time goes on. I'll go ahead and add our lands, so swamp, and mountain, and then we'll do an evolving wilds, terramorphic, and then we'll add a command tower and we'll call it quits there. All X spells work depending on what you cast them for. Well, the CMC will still be, the CMC would still be 1, I believe. So, like, let's go to Obosh here. Let's see. For spells with X in their mana cost, use the value X chosen to determine the spell's CMC. If a permanent or a card in any other zone has X its mana cost, X is considered to be 0. So that could count, yes. Drakuseth. Drakuseth is not expensive. It's a 7 CMC, and that's actually really great. So we'll add Drakuseth in there. So let's go ahead and add like a Soul Ring, a Rakdos Signet, and a Talisman of Domination for our, is there a particular goal you have for this deck? There's only one goal for an Obosh deck, and that's just to deal a lot of damage. That's it. It's just to deal a lot of damage. Yes, thank you for saying that. That was actually in my original thing right here. I do like the Neheb. There's a specific Neheb that I like, which is this boy right here, who gives us red mana equal to the amount of life lost, our lives our opponents have lost. So we'll go ahead and bop him in here. Neheb the Eternal. That is a good one to have in there. So we'll add that over there. So we have Neheb the Eternal. Go ahead and close this out. Let's see. So what else are we going to add? Also, by the way, Scope SF, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Gutter Snipe. I don't know how many non-creatures we're gonna do in here, but we'll go ahead and add Gutter Snipe. So that's a good thing. I don't know. Arc Blade is a cool card. What is Arc Blade? It deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Remove it from the game with... Suspend. I suppose. I don't know how I feel about a 5 mana deal 2. Let's see. Gary could drain everyone for 8 if only you have if you only have a Obosh. That's true. What does Gary do specifically? We gotta find the specific wording. They lose life, so it's technically not damaged by Obosh. Obosh has to be deals damage, so that would not work, unfortunately. I do know that I want to add this out. Heartless Hidetsugu. I really like this card. It does deal damage, but it's to everybody. So that would essentially kill everybody, but I still think it's a good card to add. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. It's like a good threat, you know? Like a really good threat. Okay, let's see. These rewards seem rad. Oh yeah, I do have new rewards. I should let you guys know. I do have new rewards that you can redeem. The final 2, the ones that are 10,000, you can only, it's only once per stream. So I will let you know that. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. That might not be too bad. Okay, Breath of Malfigure is 5 and he deals 5 damage to each opponent. Weaponize the monsters. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Sacrifice a creature. I don't really want us to go sack. This is just going to be a regular aggro deck because we've done a lot of sacking for the past 2 Always Be Brewing's articles I wrote, and I don't want to kind of be repetitious with that. I do like Dictate of the Twin Gods. So go ahead and bop that in. Just seems like a good decision. I do like Planeswalkers. See, is Furnace of Wrath 5 or 4? Furnace of Wrath is 4. That's still good to add in. I'll throw it in. You know, like I want us to kind of go like gluttonous on the damage here. That being said, if we have to take it out, we have to take it out. Insult to injury, what does that do? Damage can't be prevented this turn. If a source you control would deal damage this turn, deals double that damage. I don't know why I keep turning my head. I can just flip the card. Injury deals 2 damage to target creature and 2 damage to target player. Honestly, this is worth it alone for the top part, so I say yes. Insult to injury seems pretty good. Oh, I'm not even typing. Scab Clan Berserker because we are evil. What is that? Let's see. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, if it is renowned, it deals 2 damage to that creature, so then it would deal 4. I do like that. That's interesting. Insult to oh, my bad. There it is. Scab Clan Berserker. Let's see. Torbrand, yes. So I like Torbrand, even though Torbrand is 4 mana. He is still, I think, an auto include in here. Citadel of Flame. That did not come up. Maybe if I type in like Citadel. Citadel of Pain? Let's see. At the end of each player's turn, it deals X amount of damage to that player, where X is the number of untapped lands he control. That is an interesting include that I kind of like. We'll add it in there. Goblin Sniper CMC wise. Let's see. So I'm not getting that in here. Goblin Assault, Goblin Barrage, Banneret, Bomb. Let's see if there's a sniper. I'm not seeing a sniper. Goblin Sharpshooter. Okay. Let me find him. He's 3 mana, but that's only 1 damage, which will be 2 damage, which is a shock. I kind of want us to go a little bit higher than, like, you know, a shock. Do you know Repercussion already? Otherwise, I have played against Repercussion, and it is dreadful. Judith? I don't know how I feel about Judith, just because, again, it's a shock. I mean, yeah, it's if our stuff dies, but I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'm just being very picky. Let me see Repercussion. I might have to proxy this deck out because I am going to be playing this later on stream. That is very pricey. Whenever creatures dealt damage, Repercussion deals that much damage to creatures' controller. We can add it in. Repercussion. More than she kings things at will, you know, not just face, but to creatures that need death. I mean, we can add Judith. I just don't see her being very impactful in here. But we can put her in here. Let's see. The Trebuchet is good in standard, but I don't think it'd be good here. Let's see. Totally get it. Totally get it. I just came in from Twitter posts. I've not seen the full list yet. Oh, we are just completely starting from scratch here. So the good news is, like, this is all that we have right here. We got nothing going on here. I know that we're just going to be doing mostly aggro. So maybe ways to give our thing haste. I remember Perforos, literally, the new one. Dang it, he's 4 mana. Let's see. He deals damage, but he's 4 mana. So it's not gonna go. But this Perforos over here. Other creatures you control have haste. You may put a red creature card or an artifact card from your hand. So there's the Bronze Blooded, but I don't know if that would be helpful. Cavalier of Flame gets us cards. Cavalier of Flame does get us cards. I don't know how I feel about the Cavalier of Flame. I'm going to put it in the maybe board. I'll put it here. Let's see. Ba 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 bum. So, I don't know about Cinder Shade. Starting from scratch is this is one thing. Bronze Blooded does give haste, does it? No, Bronze Blooded does give haste, but it doesn't deal damage when creatures ETB, which is what I was hoping. I thought the other one would have both of them, but it doesn't. I'm gonna throw in a darkness just for our protection here. I like darkness. It's a black fog, which is very helpful. We have Drakuseth in here, which is very lovely for us, actually. We have Dictator of the Twin Gods. Got Drakuseth. What is Everlasting Torment? Players can't gain life damage, can't be prevented. My only issue is that damage would be dealt in the form of Wither. Oh, but it's to creatures though. Never mind. Yeah, I kind of like that. We'll bop that in there. I think it's the Ben, but if it's the Ben? But if it's not flame, but I'm a little confused. Is that a card? Flamehouse Dragon is 6. When the Flamehouse Dragon attacks, you may pay X. If you do, unfortunately, it won't. Which is sad. Because specifically, Obosh says if a source you control with an odd CMC. So, unfortunately, I don't think that'll work. Boop. Let's keep going. Let's see what we got. This is gonna be a bit tough, I'm not gonna lie. Because we have that extra added on constriction, and while we're not building the companion, so it doesn't have to be that, it still adds up to be pretty difficult. Flame Break. Flame Slash. Like, do you guys want to see the deck that I originally made? Because that might help me with some ideas, you know? This common damage to player. That player loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Gutter Snipe. Karavek would be cool. Karavek. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, he deals damage. Yep, that is a good decision. Good one. Oh, I should probably type in the rest of his name. That would be helpful, Chase. Karavik the Merciless. Definitely you're right. I want to see if I can pronounce your username correctly because I really try hard to do that. Kurohitsuki. If I pronounced that correctly, please let me know. If I did not, tell me how to pronounce it because I'd actually like to get your name right. Let's see. Breath of Malfegor. I think we passed that earlier, but my brain just didn't register it. He does deal 5 damage to each opponent, which will end up being 10 for 5 mana. I have to remember that, like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, 5 for 5 feels kind of bad, but it's 10 for 5. So you guys, you guys have to like keep me like on point with that because I am bad. 30 for 5. What? Goblin Chain Whirler looks good. Let's see. Y'all are thinking of some cards I wouldn't even think of. So does each player, so 3 times 10. Well, yeah, but like 10 damage to each person. But 30 damage in total. Enters the battlefield, it does 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. That'll double it to 2. That's the right pronunciation. I made the name up in high school, so technically anything goes. Yay, cool. I'm glad I was able to get it right. Goblin Chain Whirler. The only reason I'm thinking Goblin Chain Whirler over Judith is because it's a mass target, whereas Judith is just like just one. He does deal it to each creature and planeswalker they control. That'll be 2 damage. Maybe we'll pop him in here. Cause y'all remind me, y'all are really good with helping me make cuts later. We make some tight cuts, I'm telling you. We already have this boy in there. I love the arts for the shrines. Mana Barbs or Zozu the Punisher? Let's see. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, it deals 1 damage to that player. That won't work off of Obosh, unfortunately. No, you're good. Honestly, like, I don't usually pay attention to the to the even or odd of a CMC until, like, we're doing stuff like this. So let's see what Zozu's looking like. He's 3. That'll hurt us too. We'll add in a Zozu. Let me see. Vomberry, thank you for the follow. I'm just seeing these like after the fact. I feel really bad that I keep missing them because I don't get a noise. Vial Smasher. If you cast your first burst turn, it deals damage. You know what? I'm not opposed to that, actually. Let's see. Corvath's Fury, most definitely. What is Corvath's Fury? I must know. Ooh, okay, this is a Battle Bond card. I'm already intrigued. For each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend discards all cards from their hand, then draws them any +1. Corvath deals damage to each foe equal to the number of cards in their hand. Huh. Maybe a Corvath's Fury. I'm not super sold on it, but then again, you never know. Let's see what Malignus is, because that is a familiar sounding card. I pulled this card once. Its power and toughness are equal to half the highest life total amongst your opponents rounded up. Damage that would be dealt by Malignus cannot be prevented. Let's, you know what, why not? I'm actually, let's go for it. Think of a core card's Extinction Event and even Flame Spill for single target damage is nice. I can't spell. Why did I think I could spell? Okay. We do have Angrass Marauders in here. Extinction Event, choose odd or even, exile each creature with CMC of the chosen value. I actually like that. That's not that bad. Extinction Event. That's a weird board wipe, but I'm into it. Now what is Flame Spell? Or is it called Even Flame Spell? Even Flame Spell. Or maybe just Flame Spell. There it is. Okay. Deals 4 damage to target creature. Excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. I weirdly like that too. Okay. Let's see. Darksteel Colossus. It's indestructible. I wonder if I just did. Dang it, Blightsteel is 12. I was hoping it wouldn't be. Let's see. Sizzle and Slagstorm would be great burn spells. Okay, let's see. Sizzle. That's my fault. Each opponent, it deals damage to each opponent, so that'll be twice as much. That'll be 6. What is Slagstorm? Let's see. Deals damage to each creature, each player. Interesting. That's a lot of single target. Let's see. Cards like Browbeat and that new version of Browbeat mean you get to draw 3 cards when your opponent is out. We're getting a lot of recommendations in chat, which is pretty great because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Deal 5 damage if no one does. I do like Browbeat. I do like Browbeat. That's not how you spell beat. Someone said Mere Battlesphere. Let's see. It's 7. And it's battlefield. Create 4 1/1 tokens. When it attacks, you may tap X and tap Mirror Control. If you do, it gets X until it determines. There's a new version for Jumpstart. I don't know what that new version is, but I'm interested. We'll add in Darksteel Colossus. It just feels kind of... It's very high in cost is my only concern, is that the high CMC makes me nervous. And first of all, hello everybody. So Fen is a basic swamp. We're building Obosh the Prey Piercer. I'll leave it up here for a couple seconds to just kind of give it a read. We're not doing the companion piece. We have talked about Heartless Hidetsugu, and I have added it in there. Will it kill us? Yes, but also why not? Let's see. We do have Risk Factor. Let's see, this is a new version of Browbeat 2. Oh yeah, duh, Browbeat is Risk Factor. There we go. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. The Real Nilla Sprite, thank you so much for the follow. I remember seeing you in Jeremy's stream the other day. So hello. Let's see, dope. Thank you. Okay, so Stuffy Doll. I forgot what Stuffy Doll does. Please don't hate me. I legit forgot. 5 mana. Enters the battlefield. Deals that much damage to the chosen player. Stuffy Doll seems interesting. I don't know how we could really hurt that, but I do like it. I wonder, is there another art for Stuffy Doll? Yeah, I knew there was an older one. This one's just creepy. Okay. If he's the commander, then you don't have to use only odd CMCs, right? We don't, but we get our greatest value out of it because it says if a source you control with an odd CMC would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. So, we're going to technically build around odd as much as we can. I would put Scoot Mob in here. I promise you I would, but it's green. I'm sorry. So no, Fen, you're completely right. We don't have to build around odds because we're not doing the companion mechanic, but we do want to do as many odds as we can just to get the value out of it. Blasphemous Act. Oh my god, you're a genius. Because it's damage. Let's see. Blightning. What's going on with Blightning? Okay. Is that the 3 CMC one? That is the 3 CMC one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I hope the... Let's see. Red Baron. I hope it worked. If it didn't work, the highlight message, then we'll fix that later. This is my first time working with the new things. Let's see. Let's see. Blightning Elemental 2. Urza's Revenge. We have Chandra's Ignition in here. What is Urza's Revenge? Actually, give me 10 seconds. And I'm gonna go and fix that reward. So, no, sorry, that was me, not you. It's okay. Okay, cool. If it's working, that's all I care about. I was a little nervous that I messed up the reward. So I'm glad it is not broken. Okay. Now, okay, no, now I actually have to fix it because I don't think it's working. But I will be... No, it's broken. I will fix it. It'll take me 10 seconds because I know exactly what to do. It'll... Oh, not Twitter. I don't want to go to Twitter. Good news is I know exactly how to fix it. It's going to be 10 seconds to fix it. Let's see. Come on. Context. Preferences. Streaming tools. No. Settings. I mean, I do want to go to Twitter, but I don't, but I do. You know, but, and if you know what I'm saying. Alright, let me see. Let me fix it very quick. It'll take me 10 seconds because I know exactly what I did wrong. Alrighty. So let me go ahead down here. Channel point, switch, edit. I'm so sorry. Is it gonna not work right when I need it the most? Oh wait, no, I know how to fix it. We get a little bit of a reprieve while I fix my channel points. Good news is it's just practice. Our Devastation hits Planeswalkers too, taking away any destructible. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's fix my channel points, shall we? Let's fix them. Edit them. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I'm so sorry about that issue, you guys, but I'm fixing it right now. And I've saved it. Cool. Okay, so I fixed it and we are all set. So now I'm going to go back to the deck building. So let's see. Star of Extinction is an odd card that I actually use. Well, I still run it in my Dinosaurs deck. There it is. It's working. Yay. Okay, cool. I'm so glad we got it to work. Okay, so now I can go back and see what's going on here. So we have Goblin War Drums was recommended. Creatures you control have menace. That does sound disgusting. So let's see. Ball Lightning. At the beginning of each sun step. Oh, I didn't see the 6. I don't know how I feel about that. But I will add it anyway. Okay, let's see. Stigma Lasher. Let's see that. Let's see. Yay, we fixed it. Obosh is all cards necessary in this build. It is not all necessary Smurfykins, but it does actually help us a lot. So we're going to build around that. Stigma Lasher. I don't think it'll go too great with the odd centricness. I do like this card for a Wither deck or a -1/1 counters, but I'm not really vibing with it in here. Let's see. So does Star say OP creature? It's the highest value. Let's see what Star of Extinction specifically does. I know it destroys a land to each creature in each planeswalker, so it's a complete board wipe. Master of Cruelties. 5, he can only attack alone. When he attacks and a player doesn't block, the player becomes a life total of 1. He assigns no combat damage this combat. Okay, so he won't deal combat damage, but it's still pretty good. Let's see. 3 damage to someone. I would run Star of Extinction just for that one possibility of a star and maybe a stuffy doll. I don't know how I feel about that. X-Spells can be odd based depending on how much you want to put into it. So stuff like Bonfire. I did put a Banefire in here. Jaya's Immolating Inferno does seem pretty good though. Wait, isn't it 2? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We might have to take that out if we don't have a lot of legendary stuff. Okay, let's go to Fire Covenant. I was looking at this earlier. I don't feel particularly comfortable running this. That makes me nervous. Jaya, Pestilent, Spirit. I think Jaya makes you divide damage, fire with fire. So let's look up the Immolating Inferno. No, it deals damage to each of up to 3, so I can deal that much to as many. So let's see, fight with fire. Deals 5 damage to target creature. The spell is kicked, deals 10 damage. Herald of Leshrac. I keep forgetting what the card does. Keep him up if you gain control of a land you don't control. He gets 1 win for each land you control but don't own. When he leaves play, each player gains control. I think that's just a cool card. But I don't know if it'd be good in here. Let's see what Greven does. So spelled it wrong. My bad. There it is. Okay. He gets X0 until end of turn marks his amount of life you've lost this turn. The real Nilla Sprite, we do have Karavek in here already, but I'm really like vibing that you're like on my my mental, like you are hitting it right where I'm hitting it, and I love that because Karavek is a bomb in here. We do have do we have Everlasting Torment in here, or did I make that up? Yeah, we do. We have it in here. We do have Vile Smasher, and we do have Karavek and Everlasting Torment. Fen is a basic swamp, and the real Nilla Sprite, you're all getting this like on the money, and I love it. Eldrazi Obligator. I don't know what that does, so let's see. When you cast this card, you may pay 1. You gain control of target creature on the turn and tap that creature gains saves. See, we do have Antgrass Marauders. You are killing it. We literally we got these cards on lockdown here. We don't have a lot of black though. We do have a lot of good cards in here though, but not that. Ooh, we do not have Whip of Erebos, though. That gives us some lifelink. Rapacious one. What does that do? One deals damage to a player. Put that many. Unfortunately, this won't work too well with Obosh just because of the CMC. Price of knowledge. Players have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, price of knowledge deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. That also makes me nervous. Let's see. Heartless Hidetsugu is not even. Lightning Skelemental. He's 3 for 6/1. He deals combat damage to player. The player discards 2 cards. Maybe. So, hold on. I have an idea. So, when I first started out this brew, I did make half of a deck. So maybe we can borrow pieces from there. This is what I had. So we pretty much have a lot of the same creatures. Let's see. Dictate. Let's see. We have some interesting. Well, dang, we have some interesting enchantments here. So, like, Wound Reflection. That's pretty good, actually. Anathemancer is pretty good. Are we wanting this deck to be more Spellslinger or mid-range? We aren't really going Spellslinger with this, that I've noticed. Like, we have a lot of sorceries. I'm trying to go more, just full-on punch face aggro. Let's see. Damage causes loss of life. Okay. Archdemon of Despair is also a wound reflection on a stick with no life gain clause. Okay, so let's go ahead and bop those in there. So we'll go ahead and do... because I think that was in my old list too. That's loss of life, so Painful Quandary didn't work, unfortunately. Pain Magnification. I had Bitter Feud in here. And choose 2 players. If a source controlled by one of the chosen players would deal damage, the other chosen player or permanent that player controls, that source deals double that damage to that player instead. Lightning Storm. It deals X damage to target where X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. Discard a land. I don't want to discard lands in a Rakdos deck. That makes me nervous. Soul's Fire. Target creature control deals damage to its power to any target. Do we already have that in here? Okay. Soul's Fire for some fun. Fun would be Cruel Entertainment, but most people forget you can choose yourself as one of the target players. So what is that called again? Seven. Choose target player and another target player. The first player controls the second player during the second player's next turn. And the second player controls... That's confusing. Cards like that confuse me. He has a deck, or is it I has a deck? Wow, I'm stupid. Yes, we do have Heartless in here. Volcanic Fallout. I'm trying to find the C key without looking. Ah! There it is. It can't be countered. It deals 2 damage to each creature, each player. I think we have enough, like, kind of instants or sorceries geared towards that. Breaking Point is a super sweet card. What is Breaking Point? Any player may have Breaking Point deal 6 damage to him or her. If no one does, destroy all creatures. Creatures destroyed this way cannot be regenerated. I do like that. Smurfykins, yeah, the two, they do exchange turns. I don't know how I would feel about that, though. Do you have a Cataract Parasite in here? I don't know what that does, so let me see. When an opponent draws a card, if you control a red permanent, you may have it deal. We don't. That's not bad, though. If we have this, we might as well add the Scorch Spitter. What do we think of Citadel of Pain? Oh, we already have that in there. Yeah, we do. Lightning Storm was more a meme suggestion because it's the only card that puts counters on itself while on the stack. Agreed that discarding leads is suboptimal. Painful Quandary would not work, and I actually had that in my original deck list, and I'm actually very sad that it doesn't work. But the Real Vanilla Sprite, you are on my same brainwave here, because when I first attempted to build this deck, I got sidetracked. Wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of something. Wait a minute. Am I thinking of something else? Or am I just wrong? Maybe I'm going crazy right now. Yeah, so this wouldn't deal the damage to them. So they would not take 10. My brain is just atrocious. My brain. I know that we have some big mana stuff, but Rakdos is a creature that has swings. We do have Drakuseth already in here. Definitely do have Drakuseth. Do a Blood Crypt. And we'll do a Luxury Suite while I'm here. Maybe Price of Knowledge if we hate ourselves. I did see that earlier. That just makes me too scared. Price of Knowledge makes me really scared. Urbrass the Hidden makes all of our stuff have haste as well. That's true. I was thinking about Bitter Feud. I wanted your opinion on that. Because we could just choose 2 opponents and then just have them duke it out, you know? I think maybe Bitter Feud. Price only hits opponents. Does it? It does. As the knowledge deals damage to that player equal to the number of the cards. Each opponent's god. JMB like clockwork. You read the cards that I just did not read, and I appreciate you for it. I was getting scared it was also gonna hit me. Rakdos Charm, so if anyone tries to beat you, you can probably steal the kill. Is Sinprod or Sulfuric Vortex, Vow Smasher, Malignus? Oh god, there's a lot going on in there. We do have Chandra's Ignition, we do have Malignus, we do have Vow Smasher. Sulfuric Vortex we do not. So let's see. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, it deals 2 damage to that player if a player would gain life. That also hits us. That does make me a bit nervous. What about Sin Prodder, though? Beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. Any opponent may have you put the card in your graveyard. If a player does, Sin Prodder deals damage equal to that CMC. You know what? Interesting. I like it. Sin Prodder. Yeah, you're right. Sin Prodder isn't bad. Sin Prodder is a good one. Pain Magnification. I don't think we do. Let's see. That sounds good. If I could spell, that would sound great. I should take this off of caps locks. That was in my original build. Yay! Awesome. I'll pop in a Bitter Feud just because I think it's good, because it also hits our other opponents too. Collective Defiance is okay. They discard all the cards and draw that many. Deals 4, deals 3. I had a thought, and then I lost. This card looks like a friend of mine. I'm gonna save this and I'll send it to them later. Stalking Vengeance, perhaps. Let's see. I'm getting good, sort of good at typing without looking. Haste. Another creature you control dies. It deals damage equal to its power to target player. I gotta reread that because my brain didn't comprehend it. When another creature you control dies, it deals damage to its power. Target player, planeswalker. That's also not bad. We're gonna have a high curve. I can feel it, and that makes me nervous. Okay. Hi, Golf Pro. Won the best. Hello. Let's see. Not theme related to the deck, but I think almost auto includes Stolen Strategy and or Sunbirds. Sunbirds Invocation, or well, I think that's the only Sunbirds there is, isn't there? Beginning of each of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library until end of turn may cast that. That doesn't really fit on theme, but I do like where you're going with that, but I don't know about it. We did add the mana rocks. I actually thought ahead for the first time ever and added our mana rocks. You'll be very proud of me. I did a Soul Ring, a Rakdos Signet, and a Talisman of Dominance. That's not it. That's not the right one. It's Talisman of something, but you should be proud of me because I remembered to add them in before. It's Talisman of Indulgence, but I did add them. Y'all should be so... Ooh, this is called Strawberry Crunch. That kind of fits, actually. You should be so proud. What are you playing on what platform? Well, right now we're deck building. This will be played in paper, though. Let's see. I'd probably add a little more mana rocks. You're in Rakdos. That is also fair. So we'll do like a... Let's see. Arcane Signet. That's another one. Let's see. Neither. This will be played on neither. This is going to be played in paper. Not MTGO or Arena. We'll do a Fellwar Stone too. I think that's a good idea. And I do have the Soul Ring in there. Burnished Heart. I realized how good that card is recently. We'll add Star Compass too, because y'all are hyping it up. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. Kuroitsuki, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Comeback Lander is always incredible. Include, double check that price though. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Worst comes to worst, I can proxy these. I feel like I'm doing something wrong by streaming something that's mostly proxied. not what I meant to click. I can get around that maybe. Okay, let's see. Prime Minister's Goggles, Fire and Charcoal Diamond, Rakdos Locket, Cluestone Key Rune, and Kolgon Monument. Woo! I don't know about adding all of those. That's a lot. Do we need that much? Let's see. What about the... What's the Kolgon Monument? I can't spell to save my life. Okay. Probably the minority, but I am not a huge fan of 3 CMC mana rocks that don't do a thing. Well, when I just... The key runes and the locket, I don't ever run. Like, they just make me... I just don't feel like they vibe very well. But I do like the Star Compass recommendation. Let's see. Pyromancer's Goggles is very particular too. Pyromancer's Goggles hits red instants or sorceries. I like Dark Steel because my meta blows up a lot of things, but Seer's Lantern is pretty decent. Let's see. Seer's Lantern. Boink. Scry. Alright. Oh, that's a pretty art. I love that art. Jeezums, I'm tired. Okay, so. Let's see what we have so far. This is with not many lands either. We have 28 creatures. Artifacts, we have a lot of enchantments here. I have a couple in mind that I want to attempt to. Instance, we got I feel comfortable with the amount of instance we have. We have a lot of sorceries. I think we could definitely cut them down and some creatures to cut to. Ashling's Prerogative. Thank you for reminding me about that card. I actually own one in paper somewhere in my house. Come on. There it is. Choose odd or even. Each creature with CMC mana cost chosen value is haste. Yeah, that is definitely right. So thank you for saying that because I actually own that in paper. With the caps lock. Oh my gosh, something happened. Something happened. I don't know what happened. What happened? Something happened. It's not telling me what happened. What happened? What happened? Oh no, it's... I hope it... I didn't see what happened! Did something... I really need to like go back and like look and see what happened. Dang it, I just missed it. I don't know what happened! Whatever happened, I'm so sorry that I missed it. I think it was notifying you of being mana curves. I don't know what that was. If something happened, thank you. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. I heard the noise. Braid of Fire and Black Market. Black Market, I agree. Gotta stop with the caps lock. What is it? Braid of Fire. Now I feel bad because I missed that. I don't know what it was. Cumulative upkeep. Wait, what? Hold on. Beginning of your upkeep, put an age counter on this permanent and then sacrifice it unless you pay its upkeep cost. Wait, so it just stays there and gives us mana? MTG Rojo, thank you. I'm so sorry I didn't get a notification. I am so sorry about that. I don't know why it doesn't, like, I should be better aware of the sounds it gives me. I very much apologize. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm serious. Gives you mana in your upkeep. I feel like there should be catch with Braid of Fire. Oh, is it? That's why. It's 17 bucks. That scares me, but I do like that card. Yeah, it was mana burn. No worries, just wanted to help you out with the computer fund. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's actually helping out a lot. I'm so sorry that I did not get a notification. Well, I mean, I got one on my screen, but I haven't set up my second screen yet, so I wasn't able to see it. So I'm really sorry. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Okie dokie. I think we should move to lands. And we're gonna have to do a lot of tweaking here. We're gonna have to do a lot of tweaking, but that's okay. We can do this. What is the use of Braid of Fire? Do you have any ways to use the mana on upkeep? Oh, that's a good question. Untap, upkeep. I missed the Twitter request. Glad you're doing Obosh. I'm thinking of building one myself. Yay! Please do. Please, please, please build Obosh, because Obosh is pretty dang sweet in my honest opinion. What is the use of Braid of Fire? Do you always have the... I don't know if I have ways to use it on my upkeep. That's a good point. So maybe we should take that out. I like that card though, because I've never heard of it before until now. Kind of want to use Braid in a deck with a fairly thick density of instants or a commander with an activated ability. That would be great in there. Hi, Dana. Hi. That would be great in there, but I don't know if it would be great in here. Being here makes me want to start fixing up some of my decks. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you. Yay. This is great. We're deck building with friends. It's a chill time. This is good. Okay. I think we need to go in and start adding in some lands, and then we can kind of tweak our non-lands as we go, because right now we got a bit of a beefy looking list here. It's a beefy list. So far I added a Blood Crypt, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds, Luxury Suite, a mountain, a swamp, and a Terramorphic Expanse. The same. Let's see. I really want to run it in Kumano Master Yamabushi. Okay, that sounds really cool. How are you doing today? Well, Dana, how are you doing? In chat, how are you doing? How is everybody doing? Temple of Malice. Remember the name. Temple of Malice. I like the Scry lands a lot. I do like I like gaining life. Let's see. So we are in land territory. How long of name suggestions would be too long? Because what I'm making is almost done, but it might be a tiny bit wordy for a deck name. I actually have no idea. We're gonna work on that because I don't know actually. What the heck am I gonna add in here? I'm actually this is the most embarrassing part of me like doing anything is like Rakdos lands. No. Yes. Got it. And we don't do guild gates. Let's do a Dragon Skull Summit. I trust Dragon Skull Summit to protect me. This stream mostly shows not my deck building capabilities, but the fact that I can't type. Let's see. How doing well, taking care of some remote stuff for the next few hours. That only requires me to kind of pay attention so I can watch cool streams like this. First of all, thank you so much, and I also love it when I have work that I can kind of pay attention, because I find that to be the best kind of work. As Dana would always say, scavenger grounds times. Ooh. Black Cleave Cliffs. I think the Carnarium might be good. I know sometimes people judge me for running the bounce lands, but I really like the bounce lands. They can help a lot. So let's see. You were saying scavenger grounds. Oh, that's hateful. That's so mean. Exile all cards from all graveyards. Are we working on a budget? Some people deserve it. For lands, yes we are. So this deck actually I'm going to be playing on a cool, fun, collaborative stream in the future. So I'm going to be attempting to build this in paper. My only issue is I'm most likely won't be able to get all the cards in time, so I'll probably have to proxy most of them. So we can go a little up in price if we need to. I personally don't like to run fetches. I just don't know why. They don't really vibe with me, but that is an option. Let's see. I'm working on a budget. Some people deserve it. Dana, I can't believe you would run scavenger grounds. That's so mean. Okay, so somebody said Drana Liberator, Malakir. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, put a woman in each attacking creature you control. Honestly, she's not that bad. I would agree with you there. So let me just pop her in there. Drana does mess up combat math, but you know, it's fine. It's good. Okay, let's see. I cannot afford a bad lands. Okay, I think we have all the lands that I need here. You swing at her undefended player, and then your board that swings at everyone else is one bigger during first strike. Someone said Ash Barrens. That's the cycle one? If I can spell, that would be cool. Yeah, Ash Barrens. Honestly, I don't mind that because we can tutor for a land. That's another good way to get it. So my thing is, what should the amount of lands we run in here be? I'm thinking we actually need to run pretty high. I play with Jolie Schultz a lot. I have no choice. That is fair. That is very fair. Okay. 38. No, we really need to run a lot of land. I'm actually not gonna kid with you guys. I was thinking 37, so you were actually not far off. We need a lot of lands. Let's see. Are there any other lands that do you think we could run, or should we just do the rest with basics? Wait. Here. So we could give our guy Fear. We could do Shizo, Death Storehouse. Oh, Castle Embereth. Why did I forget about that? It gives our guys +1/+0. According to Google, my name suggestion is 71 words. I don't know if I love the end of it. No, that's a lot of words. I don't think we could do that many. All right, we'll do Castle Embereth. What about Shizo? Am I just going a little bit too like weird? Did somebody say Handwire Battlements? Oh my god. That actually makes me so excited. Hold on. This I can spell. First of all, I'm loving everything you have here. Colorless Haste. 5 mana. If you control both. What's the other card? What do we need? I do love that art so much. Can't you run both? Castle Lockdwayne would be good too. Let me add the castle. I can't spell. Okay, handwire battlements. I do like that actually because it gives our stuff haste. Am I spelling that wrong? Let's see. What's handwire garrison? Let's see. What if I cut the last part off? It's a measly 55 words is so much. Let's see. Run both handwire garrison. Okay, let's see. Tax. View back. Why do I keep doing that? I can just read it if I flip it. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever to wait. I can't flip it. I do have to turn my head. It attacks. Put a 3/2 colorless on the battlefield tapped and attacking. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. Okay. Let's see. It's the card that sadly tokens don't double damage. Yeah, tokens don't double damage, but that's still pretty decent, I would say. And if push comes to shove, we can just cut it. You know, I'm not too. Am I spelling that wrong? Why am I spelling that wrong? I can't spell. That's the thing. It's LOCT. I always get that wrong. I built so many black decks that I've messed it up. Cool. Hall of the Bandit Lord. Comes into play tapped. Pay 3 life, add 1 mana to your mana pool. I'm okay with that, but I don't know. Which reminds me, there's a card I want to add in here really quickly. I'm adding a manifold key. I'm going to rewrite this part of the thing. This is going to be money, by the way. I hope so. Okay. You guys have convinced me. You guys have convinced me. You've convinced me. Let's see. Someone wrote a whole list of lands too, and I just completely lost it. The real Nihilist Sprite. You said Tainted Peak, Urborg, Bajuka Bog, Witch's Cottage. I'm mad because those are all really great lands. Nope, not the Monk, please. Reliquary Tower. Do we need Urborg? I don't know if we need Urborg. I like Urborg. I don't think we need it. I do like Bajuka Bog. I think that's just a good card to run in general. I agree with the Witch's Cottage because that can get us something back. Tainted Peak. I don't know what Rick's Maddie does. Let's see. Oh. I don't know if we need a discard. We have a lot to cut anyway. We do the Bajuka Bog is so important in all of Commander. Bandit Lord is almost 20 bucks, never mind. It is almost 20 bucks, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Can't even spell anything right. Ah! Did I just spell that wrong? Okay. Do we slot in anger just because we did not slot in anger? Why am I not getting Perfurous spell right? Oh, that's because I just completely just got it wrong. Okay. We are playing Zozu the Punisher. We are indeed playing Zozu the Punisher. Also, let's see. Aardvark, thank you for the follow. I do not get audible follow noises, so I'm sorry that I haven't heard them, but I'm trying to keep up with them as best I can. So our color pie is definitely heavy in red, like insanely heavy in red. There's still a couple cards I'd like to run in here too, though. Summer's Vacation is good in these high CMC decks. Okay, I still don't love my name suggestion, but I think it's slightly better than 72 words. That's so many words. I don't think we could do 72 words for a deck. Let's see, Sunbirds. Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X cards with access to that spell CMC. Normally I like that, but I don't know if it fits too terribly well with here because we don't have a ton. We have some, but not a ton of higher CMC stuff. Like, we have 9-7 and 15-5, I guess, but I don't know how I feel about that. Luca. People are saying a lot about Luca, but I've not touched Luca. Creature cards. I don't know about Luca either. Heavy and Red sounds like an all-female metal band. Okay, so I'm just thinking we go like 8 and like 6, or maybe like 9, or like 10. And then we'll go up to 8. Sarkon the Masterless could be good. Whenever a creature attacks your planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage. I think he could be good if we ran more planeswalkers, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. There are a couple things I did want to run in here, so I was thinking Captive Audience. So their life total is 4. They discard their hand, or everybody makes zombies. I just think that would be kind of good to run. I know it isn't a deal damage, but the life total becomes 4. I still think it's pretty sweet. I was also thinking maybe like, well, that's not how you spell that, but beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library during your turn. If an opponent lost life this turn, you may play cards exiled with Theater of Horrors. It deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. What do you think of Theater of Horrors? Our curve is going to be so high. Well, this channel's all about mana curves. Anytime someone has played Captive Audience against me, it did little to nothing to help them win. I would also agree with that. There have been close wins for me, but I've not like won because of it. I kind of like Theater of Horrors because it kind of helps a little bit, sort of, with card draw, you know? I'm gonna push it in. If it's bad, it's bad. We can cut it. We still need like 2 more lands. We have 8 swamps and 10 mountains, and then a bunch of these. What do you think about other lands? Like 2 other lands. Should we just do 2 other basics and I'll go to 11 mountains and 9 swamps? Or should we add in some more non? Twilight Lugia, welcome and hello. Because we already had 108 cards and we still need 2 more lands to feel comfortable with this. And then we need to cut, which is going to be hard. I was thinking this. The storehouse. I was thinking of the Death Storehouse, but do we want the on-color cycle ads? It is a swamp, but it makes a legendary gain fear, and giving like Obosh fear would be pretty cool. But maybe this, how many legendaries do we have is a better question that we should be asking. Like a small handful, but I don't know if it's enough to justify. I don't know if we have enough payout for Shizo. I would agree. The real Nil Sprite, I would agree. So maybe instead, let's see. The more I'm thinking about the cycle lands, I'm actually not mad with them. So I know one is Forgotten Cave. What is the next one? Pine Rock just seems free. What path are we taking with this deck? We are doing just straight up aggro. Barrenmore is another. Do I already have Barrenmore? No, that I have the other one. Barrenmore. We'll add Barrenmore, and I think we're good because I think that might be pretty decent. Wait, I should look something up. Is there any rundown sense to running Shizo? Spine Rock. Let me look at what Spine Rock is. You lose 1 life, so that's not damage, so that'll be fine. What is Spine Rock? The Hideaway Lands. I've never vibed with these. I don't know why. You may play the Exile card without paying its CMC if an opponent was dealt 7 more damage, but this is a good one. Damn it. Okay. So we'll cut 1 mountain. And we'll go over the land flow of this later. So you're right. Spine Rock. Okay, Spine Rock Knoll. So we now... Oh, that's wrong. That should not be 19. Whew. Okay, we have 10 cards to cut. This is what we're looking at so far. I still feel like there's a lot that needs to be edited. Like, a lot. So let's... Ooh, let me just get all comfortable. In my Rakdos blanket, no less. Okay, guys. What are we going to add in here? Or, well, what are we going to cut? I should say. That's important. Blood Crypt went up. Has it always been that expensive, or have I just ignored it for my mental health? I hate buying lands. We need to start at the top end. Yes, you are right. So, our heavier... Jeez, this curve. I can just tell it hurts. So let's start the heaviest CMCs and we can go down. I feel pretty great about every single thing we have for our artifacts. I actually don't think our artifacts need to be touched. I personally feel that since we always have access to Obosh, putting in Shizo isn't that bad of a draw. Can you sort by price? Cannot. Or well, can I? No. I wish. We cannot. But we do have the prices right here, and it's pretty apparent that Skithrix is the most expensive. I would agree with you. The Real Vanilla Sprite Colossus just doesn't seem worth it, so we will cut Colossus. Wherever it is, because there it is. That CMC is painful. Let's see. Sorry, I just joined, but is there a theme behind it or just good stuff? MTG EDH3, hello and welcome. We are building around Obosh. We're trying to do odd CMC, double damage, big bad stuff. Skittles also doesn't double infect, does it? That's actually something I was thinking of right here. So let me click done editing. So he has infect, so he would deal damage to creatures in the form of negative 1/1 counters, and players in the form of poison counters. So would it be doubled? A surprising number of the Hellions of Magic are actually really cool card designs. Yes, they are. I actually have like 3 of them in my Chandra deck because they add additional mana. Not mana, sorry, damage. If they added additional mana, that would be crazy. I feel it would double infect. Do we have a judge in chat? That would be pretty cool. I feel like it would also double infect, which would... Well, it wouldn't kill our opponent, but be pretty icky. It does double, but is it worth it? Yeah. So, like, looking at this card, it's a flyer. It's 5 mana flyer. We can give it haste, infect. We don't really have a way to proliferate that infect. We would just have to keep hitting and hope to God there's no answers. He deals 8 infect. Thank you, Scope SF. I appreciate it. Thank you. Skittles is fun. Yeah, it's worth it. Skittles is always worth it. So we're getting some votes for Skittles is worth it. So we'll keep Skittles in for now. So let's keep looking. We have. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up. So we have Archfiend of Despair. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost that turn. So, it doesn't kill them and it puts a giant... Yeah, you're right, it does. You're right, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're completely right. And that makes me nervous. I think maybe killing... Because Skittles is a card that you need. It's fairness playing this deck without a huge target already. Dang it, I don't know if I should cut Skittles. Okay. Since this is happening... Chat just wants Skittles for memes. Let's be real. The Real Vanilla Sprite, you're killing me here because I know you're right. Okay, let's... Okay. Skittles has been cut. Which is good for a budget deck. Yeah, that's true. He isn't good for a budget deck. If we had a way to make him very big and kill with him in one swing, I'd be more so inclined. Okay. So Archfiend of Despair, he is 8, but he, I think, is a good addition in here. Skittles is $48 because of Commander. Because he's disgusting. He is widely played in the format. In black decks, I think. Stalking Vengeance. What do you think about Stalking Vengeance? So, first of all, the art is bomb. Thank you, MTG EDH3. You're right. It's also because there's only one. Maybe we'll see him reprinted in double masters. That would be amazing, is to see him reprinted. Reprint Skittles, you cowards indeed. So what should we cut? What else should we cut? I think the Marauders is a keep. Drakuseth is also a keep. Purpose gives my guys haste, but you're also right. He doesn't really do anything. If he and the other Purpose were combined, I would like him better. I kind of only add him in here for the haste, but we could do an enchantment, you know? Yeah, no, Purpose is not worth it. You are correct. Counts. Okay. I don't think Smile Vow Smashers were... Wait, it's $28? Oh, whoa. I think Vow Smasher's great in this deck, but I don't think it's worth 28. Anger's cheap enough. It seems like a good haste giver. Anger is super cheap. We could supplement for Anger later. I think, let's see, like looking at the rest of our creatures, let's see. I think that's worth it. What about Mere Battlesphere? What do you think about this card in here? I'm not sure how I feel about the Battlesphere. Battle Ball can go, yeah. We're only gonna get so many Mere, you know? Where did it go? This gave me actually, I just had an idea for another deck that I'm thinking about maybe building for next week's stream. Where'd it go? Am I blind? Why can't I find it? There it is. Boop. It's big, but the tokens won't do anything. I have Manifolding Key in here to make some of my stuff unblockable. I personally think Manifold Keys is a cheap artifact. I like it, and we can, push comes to shove, we can use it to untap a Soul Ring, or, you know, but I really like it for the it can't be blocked this turn. Dang it! Okay, hold on. Rogue's Passage. Let me cut a land. That's not how you spell any of that. How much can you abuse black market? It depends. It really depends. I think we should move to cutting the rest. Are you running the one from Kaladesh that you can make one unblocked? I'm not sure what that one is. So let's start from the top and work our way down. I think Ashling's Prerogative is amazing. Black market may be fringe. Yeah. This is going to be like a red deck splashed with black, but you're right about that. Okay, we'll cut black market because I agree with you on that. Wait. Should we cut black market? Because we do have a lot of these right here, but then again, that might also be, we might also cut a lot of those. Too much red. Okay, we'll cut the black market. Wherever black market is. Night Dealings could be fun. I don't know what that is, but I will check it out after I find wherever the heck black market is. Sometimes these streams are just 10 minutes of me going, where the heck is this card? And then I never find it. There it is. Okay. I think Judith gets a cut too. She's good, but you already have a ton of board wipes. Judith just doesn't feel very, like, constructive to this deck. I feel like she's better in, like, Aristocrats. Okay. Night Dealings. Whenever source you control deals damage to another player, put that many theft counters on Night Dealings. Remove X black counters. I like Judith as a card, I just don't think she'd be good in here. Let me see. I've never seen this card. 4, remove X counters. That's actually not that bad of a card, I would say. Key to the City. That's in my Phage deck. Let me pop in. I do like Night Dealings. I do like that card. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see. What else do we gotta cut? We need to cut enchantments and we need to cut sorceries, which really hurts. I like darkness. It's a fog and black. I know that's like, I know it's like silly, but this is like one of my pet cards. However, if you feel like it's not beneficial, then I will cut it. Let's cut cards before we add more, though. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe we should add more. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's for this deck either. I do like darkness, but there's only one fog in here. We might as well slash it. If I can find it. There it is. Okay. Darkness is cute. I like darkness. It brings me joy. No one expects a fog effect for you to just not lose in any format. It's a black fog. How cool is that? I love darkness. Okay. So what about sorceries? Let's go through our sorceries. I say keep Blasphemous Act. I like Insult to Injury. I don't know about Corvus Fury. The more I look at Corvus Fury, the more I'm not really feeling it. Like, I like Chandra's Ignition. Extinction Event, I love. We are keeping Extinction Event. Like, what do you think about Corvus Fury? I just don't, I would agree, I'm not feeling it. Boink. Trader's Roar. Let me see it real quick. Tap, just... Do we need wheels, though? Let me go back to it. Well, I don't know. Each player discards a heart, then draws that many cards +1. It's a wheel, but does it help us? High duty draw. I was thinking of maybe having a Phyrexian Arena in here. Okay. So I am playing a stupid combo in mind with Blast Act and Cold Holler Swine, but I also like to watch the world burn. It's a wheel that deals double damage. Okay, yeah, you're right. So we now have to cut 4 cards. But that's fine. I think we need to cut some from here and some sorceries. So I like Banefire because it can't be prevented. We can make it even. We can also make it odd too, so it deals double. Jai's Immolating Inferno is also really great because we can again make it odd and it deals damage. X amount of damage to up to 3 targets, so we could deal it to each opponent if we wanted to, or problematic creatures on board. One, is it loss of life or deals damage because it would hurt you? 2, is it expensive? Jai is a win con. I believe Phyrexian Arena is, let me see, I just looked it up too and I forgot. We lose 1 life, so it's not damage. So we could add that in here to draw some extra cards. I mean, we could add in stuff like Sign in Blood. There's also loss of life. So like we lose 2 life. We could do like Read the Bones. We lose 2 life. So we can just add in like our basic black card draw spells. which is good. Okay, so now I have 7 cards to cut. I really think maybe like... Let's see. Soren's Vengeance. Let me make sure. No, that's so bad. It deals 10 damage to target player and you gain 10 life. That's 20. This will be multiplayer. I don't have a Whip of Erebos in here. We could add that in here though. Now I gotta cut so much. Vodka Blitz, hi. How are you? The gain of your creatures dealing doubles kind of wild. Okay, so we'll definitely add the Whip of Erebos. Now we gotta cut 9 cards. I think we should definitely cut some sorceries and some enchantments. Maybe cut Blightning. Maybe cut Blightning. Oh no, I'm gonna need your help on this. I'm really bad at making cuts. Sizzles to each opponent. I don't know. This is where it gets tough because I'm really bad at the whole cuts. I love this. Citadel of Pain. Maybe a Citadel of Pain. That is a cool card, but part of what you're paying for is the discard, which isn't doubled. That's true. Like, everybody will just have to tap everything. But then again, that'd be really good against decks with counter spells, because if you're going to leave the mana up, it's going to suck. Citadel isn't as good as you think it is. Okay, cool. We'll cut the Citadel. I like the concept of it. I really do. I don't know if it vibes with what we need. Okay, 8 cards left. Bitter Feud seems meh. I like Bitter Feud. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Am I just dumb? There it is. I like Bitter Feud because if I deal like... If we did like a Soren's Vengeance on one person, it would redirect to the other one too. To be honest here, chat, is Lightning Bolt good enough? My friend Sam recommended Lightning Bolt in the beginning, but you're right, it's not good enough. Let's cut the Bolt. 1 mana 6 though. But Bolt. Okay. Let's see. 7 cards left. I think maybe getting rid of Blightning might be a move. Backlash. I like Backlash because it's a creature removal. Which I just remembered we should probably have more creature removal, which means we're going to have to add more cards. Isn't that great? It's wound wipe of a lot of threats. So I cut Blinding and I cut Bolt. Black-Red has a lot of good card draw if you're willing to cut a lot of other cards. Night Whisper still on black, but also Faithful Suiting, Tormenting Voice, Cathartic Union, Thrill, Possibility. That's true, but let's make some cuts first until we get to 100 and then we can tweak. Let's see, somebody said something that resonated with me, but I don't remember what it was. What about Everlasting Torment? Decided to brew as well while you brew. A bit of a brewception. Brewception. Twice as much brewing. Also, side note, to try to be helpful, if you do CF, you can type the card you're looking to cut to say, yeah, I know I need to do that. I need to be better about that. Sometimes I'll click the wrong card, and then it'll have me try to edit the code of the page, and then it freaks me out because I don't want to mess it up. I would agree with the Sulfuric Vortex. Hold on. I'm just going to do what they told me because that's way easier. Okay. Somebody said keep it in. Somebody said get it. Everlasting Torment does seem kind of meh. I like that damage can't be prevented, but you know, you can just do. Okay. Sulfuric Vortex, I kind of knocked it out for a reason, but like it'll deal 4 damage to me at my upkeep. Yeah, we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. It does screw protect from black and red, but we don't really see a lot of that in Commander. At least I don't see a lot of specific protection in Commander. But I don't know. Let's see. We don't have a lot of ways to stabilize from self-damage. We don't. We do have a whip in here. See a lot of Mother of Runes. I barely see that, so that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Breath of Malfagor doesn't seem that great. Gutter Snipe, go. I would agree with that, actually. Yeah, Gutter Snipe doesn't have a lot. Yeah, it doesn't. We should cut Gutter Snipe. Cut Gutter Snipe. Okay. 3 cards left. I think the rest of the target should be over here. Maybe getting rid of... Let's see. It's a destroy all creatures spell. I like that. Flames of the Blood Hand. Flames of the Blood Hand deals 4 damage to target player or planeswalker. The damage can be prevented if player began life this turn. That player gains no life. Let me see. It deals 4 damage to target player. Damage can't be prevented. Player began life. Browbeat is a trap. Well, Browbeat is essentially 5 damage. It's a risk factor. Maybe. I like that too. Maybe cut something like Slagstorm. About 6 damage to each creature. This is difficult. Now we're getting into the tough and nitty gritty here. Oh, what's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? Combustible Gear Hulk. It enters the battlefield. Target opponent may have if you draw 3 cards at the play the top 3 cards. Yes, smart. I love it. Oh, yeah, it is a 6-drop, isn't it? Should we still have it? Deals damage to the equals CMC cost. It's still going to be a lot of damage. Let's see. We have a pretty hard curve. Okay, maybe. We do have a pretty hard curve, but is it worth it? Our curve is higher in 3s now. Maybe, maybe not. Like, I like that if it was... Okay. So now I gotta cut 3 cards. Maybe... I was just thinking maybe cut Banefire. I was really thinking Banefire because Jaya's does to 3 creatures. That's just to 1. I would agree with you. Cutting Banefire might be the way to go.
Probably cut some expels because you don't see any mana doubling.
Do merged cards have a mana cost? I don't know what you mean by merged. Soren's Vengeance does only hit one person. That's my concern, is that the CMC is 7, but it's for 20 damage. And if we have our other damage doublers out, that's pretty decent.
Whew. Not the biggest fan of it, considering she can do other things with the cards that hit more. We can cut Vengeance. I said it more as a meme.
Where's Vengeance? Okay, we'll cut the Vengeance. I like it though, but I see it's a lot. Okay, one card left, and then we can fine tune. What about Theater of Horrors? I like it. It kind of helps facilitate card draw. We can still play, because we're always going to be dealing damage to somebody, so I think that might be useful, but I don't know. I like that. It's good board wipe. Breath is a 5 mana, 10 damage technically. Hey Chase, how much longer are you running tonight? That is a good question, NCPD Tom. First of all, hello. Second of all, I don't know. I used to go to 7 to 9, but we are definitely not hitting that. Usually these deck building streams take almost 3 and 3 up hours. So I want to make sure that we get this as fine-tuned as possible. So right now we're almost done. Repercussion doesn't seem good anymore. Damage LT as well. Okay, let's get rid of Repercussion then. And then we can fine tune. We are now at 100 cards. Let us fine tune. Okay, let's see. We have 25 creatures. Let's see. 8 artifacts, 11 enchantments, 5 instants, 12 sorceries, 38 lands to kind of help with our pain. Our deck dropped to 245, which is not that bad. I heard Obosh just cracked one this weekend. Yay! That's awesome. Okay, let's see. So now I'm thinking, what should we do? I feel like this definitely needs some tweaking. Let's see. Outpost Siege. I literally built a deck with Outpost Siege earlier. See, beginning of your upkeep, you may play that card. Hold on, why Outpost Siege over Theater? Do your players gain much life? Not particularly. Sometimes, sometimes not. This will be played on the internet, though, with other creators. So I don't know. Whew. I prefer Theater. I prefer Theater. I prefer Theater because it gives us the opportunity to, yeah, I actually say I prefer the Theater over Outpost Siege. Did I add Handwire Garrison in here? I did. I don't feel like we should have that in here. The Battlements is good, but we don't need the Garrison.
So we can supplement that for something else. So we have Cataract Parasite, Scorch Spitter, Ball Lightning, Burnished Heart. What about Cryptborn Horror? I don't know how I feel about the Cryptborn Horror. Maybe cutting Cryptborn Horror. I think maybe we should cut that. I don't think this boy does a lot. The Cryptborn Horror? Let's cut the Cryptborn Horror. Okay. Burnished Heart gets us lands, so I'm gonna keep him in there. Yeah, he's an odd cost. I just think it's just good to have him there for lands. Anathemancer. I forgot to add an Anathemancer. Thank you for saying that. And I'm not running Embercleave. What about Lightning Reaver? Fear and Haste, 5 mana. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a charge counter on it. At the end of your turn, it deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to each opponent. I like Lightning Reaver, actually. That's pretty cool. Raver. Oops. Let's see. Embercleave. Hi. Hello. Hello, Danon. Lightning Reaver does seem terrifying. Embercleave. 1/1 has double strike and trample. I don't know how I feel. Do we get real spicy with the flip, Chandra? Don't tempt me. Hi, Pope! Lightning Raver does sound cool, though. I would agree. My daughter's Blood Moon arrived, and we stuck it in her Torbrand deck. She's gonna make her sister rage quit. Blood Moon is bomb. Double is ×4. Quadruple damage is Dece. Lightning Reaver. I do like the flip Chandra. Does she function well in here though? We can cut Master of Cruelties. It's just cute. Master of Cruelties. Oh, I've always wanted to run a deck with him. But you're right. We'll cut the boy. Make Kalia with him. You know what? Maybe we'll make a Kalia later. Okay. Let's see. Do we add her? Don't get me wrong, I love her, but we won't be able to double the damage on her because technically when she flips, she's 0. Yeah, War Drums gives menace, which is nice, and that can be very annoying, but I would rather have an enchantment that gives it haste. No, she's still 3. Are you sure? They changed that rule. Is that true? The converted mana cost of a double-faced card not on the battlefield is the converted mana cost. She's still 3. Okay, so then we should add her in there. Then she makes sense. The Eardrums may have given up, but the rest of them never will. Yeah, okay, so Circara only increases up by 1. Maybe getting rid of war drums and adding it with something that gives our creatures haste. I think maybe adding haste would be pretty good. Urbound gives haste and it's an odd creature. Anger gives haste while in the graveyard. Replace war drums with... Should we replace it with anger or should we replace it with Urabrask? It makes our opponent's creatures come in tapped. Is it the hidden? I kind of like Urabrask, I'm not gonna lie. He is high in CMC, don't get me wrong. Anger is more consistent. Okay, so maybe... Let's see. If it does common damage to player, it does that much to each creature the player controls. That was in my old list. Balefire Dragon was in my old list, so I'll add. Okay. Nope, I don't want the token. Anger seems technically better than Urabrask, but Praetors are cooler. No, I gotta cut 3. Okay. So should I just take out Urabrask then? Because I did put an anger. Why not both though? I did put an Urabrask, I did put an anger. Maybe cutting Parasite and the Scorch Spitter. Yeah, I think cutting both of those. Technically you could take out Urabrask, but yeah. I just read that because my brain has no concept of reading. So we'll bop out these two boys. I originally thought I'd seen men in the beginning, but then somebody suggested Keteret Parasite, and I kind of liked it. The Parasite does... So it does here. It hits for draw. We do have Lightning Skelemental in here. It's when they draw a card, but I don't know. Okay. I think maybe adding one more creature. Are we good on instant? Wait. No. I actually have a better idea. That's not how you spell it, but I'm thinking of adding in sudden spoiling. I think sudden spoiling is what we need in here. That'll protect us from big swings. And I think that's actually kind of what we need right now, is a little bit more on the safe side here. Like, I like darkness. Sudden is never bad. My brain is now going down the list of cards that I should do. So like, go for the throat, but I also don't want to add one drop on one turn though, not turn 6. I mean, like, our lowest thing is CMC 3, and if we look at our CMC, we have 25 cards with CMC 3, so we're gonna be hitting that pretty consistently. 8 cards. I mean, it's not that bad. Sower of Discord. Do I already have that in there? Or am I just kidding myself? No, I have Archfiend of Despair. Sower of Discord was also in the other deck I built. Well, didn't finish though. Okay, Sower of Discord. Now we gotta... What? 3 cards? Okay. It's EDH, like you could ever easily not get that turn 1 until turn 6. The value it gives us almost any point after turn 1 is high. I would agree with that sentiment. Like, turn 1 plays are pretty great, but they're not consistent. Unless we are running a deck that has consistent turn 1s, like only one CMC. Okay, we'll do that. It won't up the damage, but the artifact is pretty important, I think. This is for commander. So, did serve discard? There it is. It will up the damage your creatures deal to you, though. Is Scan Clan good enough? I don't know what that is. Oh, is it Scab Clan? We do have a Torbrand in this list. Not an odd CMC card, but maybe Wartime Broker. It'll up the damage to your creatures, though. Okay, Scab Clan. Scab Clan is odd CMC. We could cut it. Is the promo art different? No, it's not. This is where it gets hard. Can clan really hurt your OP opponents? Maybe getting rid of Urabrask, but I like that he's a haste enabler, you know? Crypt Rats so you can kill token Armleys. Heartless is cool and it is dangerous. That's why I like him. Because he's dangerous. Archfiend of Despair. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. Yeah, I know with Heartless we can kill ourselves, but I like Heartless. Do you have a way to gain life like Loxodon Warhammer? We have Whip of Erebos. Okay. We're adding Exquisite Blood. We're adding it. Sometimes you gotta draw. You go for a draw when you can't win, and Whip also saves. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should cut Heartless. But let's see. We have to cut 5 cards now. This is hard. I'm not gonna lie, I like all of our creatures. I think maybe we should cut other places. Maybe cut Heartless, because I would agree we would kill ourselves. Maybe cutting Breath. I think maybe cutting Breath and Heartless, which leaves us 3 cards to cut, you know? Uh. This is hard to choose what to cut. What do you guys think? I need your help. I know Exquisite Blood combos with Sanguine Bond, but we don't have a lot of life gain in here, so I don't want to rely too much on it. I think maybe just half of it seems pretty decent. Okay. Maybe cutting... I'm thinking maybe cutting Heartless, Urabrask, Malfagor, which leaves 2 cards. What do you think about that? Maybe we should cut Drana too. So, Urabrask, Breath, Heartless, Drana. But then again, Drana buffs stuff, and she has flying. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My chat stopped, and I didn't see any of these messages. I'm so sorry. If you add Exquisite Blood, you have to add Sanguine Bond. It's in the fine print. I think Heartless is perfect in this deck as our cards. I know Ball Lightnings are fun because it does how's your card draw. I think we're okay with card draw. Here's something to ask yourself. Is this card good enough for me to want my deck, assuming I can't get or keep Obosh in the battlefield? Cutting Breath is okay, I think. Drana can definitely go. Neon City PD, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So we will definitely cut Drana. I'm so sorry. My chat didn't refresh, and I was like, wow, y'all are not talking to me. But you really are. It's just I'm bad at paying attention to my phone. Okay, I still think cut Stuffy Doll. As close to the card seems like kind of meh. Should we cut Stuffy Doll? Let's see. Chase thought we didn't love her anymore. I was like, I can't see y'all talking to me. Okay. Let's see. So y'all are saying, so the Manifold Key is to make stuff unblockable. Stuffy is cute, but okay, we'll cut Stuffy. Okay, we're getting a lot of cut Stuffy. We'll cut Stuffy. No, I love Stuffy. It is strong when used with that, though. Ah! We have 4 cards left. This shouldn't be this hard. Stuffy will be best if it's not enough of a turn to stop them from attacking. Okay. If it wasn't one person, 100%, but it's a single target. We'll cut Stuffy. It had to be done. I'm sorry, Stuffy. Stuffy, I am sorry. I love you, Stuffy. I'm very sorry, Stuffy. Did my music stop? Probably. Did it stop? Let's see. I'm the guy that tries to fit Stuffy Doll and pries a shield into every single deck. Okay, let's see. Okay, we fixed it. Okay. Like, I agree, but okay. 3 cards left. Heartless will kill us. Heartless will kill us. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep Heartless. I like Heartless. I'm sorry. I'm the weird person. I like Heartless. Cavalier gets his card draw. What are you guys thinking here? 4 left. I don't like this because I like everything we have. Cavalier is replaceable by other cards you have. It's card draw only if you have cards in your hand to throw away. That's fair. Cut the Cavalier. I like Backlash. It's a good destruction spell, but I don't know. Let's see. Where'd it go? Cavalier. And the haste he gives is undone by Urbrask and Anger. Yeah, it doesn't double the damage. I just thought it'd be like a good destruction spell, but maybe cutting Backlash would be a good idea. Whereas the other ones we have, yeah, you're right. Okay, where is it? You're also saying Flip Chandra should go. Okay, we'll cut Flip Chandra. We'll cut Backlash. Okay, we are now at 100 cards. And I'm actually feeling a lot better about this. We still kept Breath. And we still kept Heartless. My question for you is, because I've been thinking about this for a hot minute actually. Should we swap the Heartless for the Flip Chandra? Because her flipped version will still be able to be CMC 3. That means her flip will deal 12 damage. Let's see. Yeah, she will deal 12 damage to each opponent, and then at the beginning of their upkeep, they take 6. So maybe swapping this for Heartless. What do you think? I think it's a fine exchange. She has to get to -7. That's fair. She starts at 4 though. I mean, I run her as my commander and I've been able to minus her quite a few times. At that point, I think it's dealer's choice. My issue, I don't know. Yeah, Heartless does need to live for 1 turn. Let's see what Whip does. The second ability I always forget. So what do you think? Should we substitute Heartless for Chandra or no? Either way, I'm kind of okay with it, but I do want your opinion on this. And while you do that, I'm gonna look at this pretty version that I wish I owned. So should we do Heartless or Chandra? Guaranteed her ability, she only flips if Chandra has dealt 3 or more damage. So that might make it a little bit harder. Chandra does seem safer though. My only issue is that her ability is if Chandra has dealt 3 or more damage. So that's not really what I'm... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. In chat, type a 1 if you want to do Heartless. Tap a 2 for Chandra, a 1 for Heartless, 2 for Chandra. This is difficult. 1 for Heartless, 2 for Chandra, 1 for Heartless, 2 for Chandra. If we want to throw elbows, Hidetsugi would be the way. We do. We want to be icky. So I guess we're gonna keep. We're gonna. Dang it! But the lower CMC. Ah. So we have 1, 2. So we have 2 votes for Heartless, 3 votes for Chandra. This is hard. How does... So explain to me how Heartless is a win con, because it'll kill us. It will kill us. I would love you to explain just to make sure, you know, I get it right. Would damage be dealt at the same time, though? So when I die? You gain life from the whip. I do gain life from the whip, but when it... Is lifelink only with combat damage? Okay. So we'll cut the Chandra. Okay. Well, we already did cut the Chandra, so we are at 100 cards. So now we are back at 100 cards. So my question for everybody here is, how are you feeling now with the state of our deck? How are you feeling about it? We have 24 creatures. We have 8 artifacts. We have 11 enchantments, 6 instants, 12 sorceries, and 38 lands. Looking at our curve. We do have some odds. So we do have some evens. So we have 9 cards with even CMC. Plus 6 is 15. 18. 30 lands is a great start, that's for sure. It's a lot of lands. And we do have some mana rocks in here. We have the Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Felwar Sword, Rakdos Signet, a Star Compass, a Talisman of Indulgence. I am just going to remain using Scryfall just because it's affiliated with TCG Player. And I write articles about this deck with TCG Player, so for practice hands, I'll probably not. So, how are you feeling about this deck now that we are looking at it? What are you feeling about this deck? Feeling a lot better for sure. Good. Do you think that we are done? Because this is hard now. This is very hard. I think you have a ton more draw than before. Yes, we do. We do have a lot more draw, which is good. We needed that. I feel like I'm a skills, but I understand he was expensive. Now we have closer to 6. Yes, which is what I like to see. I'm actually very happy with that. So what do you guys think? Are we good? Are we not good? Because I won't cut it until I get the approval from y'all. Also, while I wait for that, look at my new emote that is tier 2. It's a tier 2 emote. Look at it. Isn't it awful? It's me. Are we good at Magic, like, on average? I don't know. I'd love to test, of course, but on paper it seems good. Well, you're playing a black deck. Maybe I can't see it, but are we running Siphon Soul? Siphon Soul. It deals 2 damage to each other player. It's alright. That's pretty decent. Each we don't have Siphon Mine, but we do have a lot of card draw in here. You're good. Siphon Soul actually does seem like a good option though, I'm not gonna lie. So how are you feeling about this? Because I want this to be a good functioning deck. How are you guys feeling about this? I can always edit this a little bit afterwards, but I try not to do that because I want to keep it as organic as possible. I haven't edited a deck afterwards. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. She was gonna be mad that you cut both though. Yes, she's gonna be very mad. Let's see. Boop. Let's see if we can run submit a deck. Log in. Let's see. We don't have a name for this yet, so I'll just enter it as Obosh test. I know that we can do a test hand on here, I believe, so let's try that out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hopefully it'll read it. Sometimes these things don't like me. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Cut that. Paste. Validate and hope it'll work. Chase, since you like to brew, would you consider an EDH randomizer deck building challenge? I was actually thinking of doing that, yes. Okay, we have to go back and edit them. So maybe removing. See. I think it might be because we need an extra line here. So let's see if this will work. Revalidate. One of Obosh, the Prey Piercer. How is that not legal? Everything else is working, but not that. Okay, I think I know what I might have to do. Okay, let's see. We might have to go to freeform, which is a little bit sad, but okay. I really want the details on this randomizer brewing challenge. So, in my mind, what I was thinking was actually just going on Scryfall and doing a random card search until a legendary popped up, and whatever that legendary was, I was gonna build it. Okay, our deck is here, so let's draw a sample hand. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 lands. We have no possible early on plays. So let's see. So we have a Witch's Cottage, Corval's Fury. Let's draw another sample hand. This we have 2 lands, And 3 lands and a signet. This feels way better. This is a way better opening hand. Are the ones that say no color on the 4th combination? Okay, I really like the 2nd opening hand is a good one. 3rd opening hand, we have 3 lands, which is good. We can play... Let's see, we can't play anything just yet. Oh no, don't want that. No, thank you. Yeah, the second one was a way better opener. This one I have lands that I can play. I don't have any immediate plays, but I have some stuff that I can draw into if I get a red. I have a Blood Crypt, and then I can... this is a little not great, but I have Mana Rocks if I just draw another land. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. This is a perfect hand. Actually, I really like this hand. Going back, I think I'm going to edit it a little bit and add some more mountains. So maybe going to like 10, 7. It just feels a little better. Okay. Some of the opening hands are rough. Some of them aren't. So let's just keep going through them. I like this one. Let's see. Yikes. This is a bad one. Okay. This is also a bad one. 2 lands. No, 3 lands. I can play most everything in here. This one gets super bright when you spin them. Yeah, some of these are great. Some of these are bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is... I would snap keep this opening hand just for the lands alone. 1, 2... The Burnished Heart at 3 if I get lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I can get a red, and I can play Sizzle. Okay. Turn 1 Soul Ring, so I could do swamp into a Soul Ring. No red, but 2 mana. 1, 2. I can drop down the Signet. 1, 2, 3, 4. These hands are looking a little better. This one is trash. Of course, as I say, things were looking better. The land gets to be bad. Should we add 2 more? Should we make it 40 lands? We have 38. 38. It is a lot. With rocks, I have Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Fellwar Stone, Rakdos Signet, Star Compass, and a Talisman. So I have 6 artifacts that are doing that. I can cut the Manifold Key to add in another. I just like the possibility of an unblockable. But at this point, I'd rather run another rock. Maybe a Chromatic Lantern. The medallion. What medallion? Oh, like Jet Medallion and stuff. Both? I don't know about both. Maybe cutting the key and adding... I don't know about adding the medallions. They seem kind of... I don't know. I don't mind them, but I don't know if we should run them. Are we running? We are running the Talisman. If we ran Ruby and Jet, we would have to cut 1 more card. We would have to cut 1 more. Locket is a card draw late game. Yeah. What's the indestructible one for 3 mana? Oh, the Dark Steel. The Dark Steel Ingot. Ooh, hold on. I have to sneeze. I lost my sneeze. I lost my sneeze. Oh my god, that's horrible. I hate it when you lose a sneeze. Oh my god. You may pay 1 and return a basic. Okay, I guess we could... Do you think we should run the medallions and cut 1 card, or run the chromatic lantern? Should we do the medallions, the chromatic lantern, or an ingot? Actually, no. We're gonna run the chromatic lantern, because that way our lands, if we're having a hard time, we can chromatic lantern. See, Seer's Lantern. I think if we're gonna run a lantern, we might as well run the chromatic lantern. Seer's Lantern, we can scry. That's pretty good, but I'd rather us... I don't know. There's something just about, like, the chromatic. Like... Hey, Radberry. We are just finishing up building Obosh. We're doing some last-minute tweaks. Because we need better. The lantern is good because it can fix mana. Yeah, so we'll just do the chromatic lantern. It'll fix better. I believe we are just finishing up. Rakdos Lockets is a draws for us. We're not running Rakdos Lockets simply because it's like a kind of meh. You know, I don't know. It's a 3 mana artifact, and we have to tap 4. Better Lockies. Lockets are keystones. I would say that the lockets are better than the keystones by far. The hands were a bit sad, but it was really not having lands that was more the issue. And we have 38 lands. I just don't know if we can add more lands. I think maybe the chromatic lantern might fix things for us. So what do you say? The key rune. I don't think the key runes are good. I've never run one. I used to run them back when I did kitchen table, but I'd say probably nay. So we do have a Felwar stone. I don't have a Mind Stone in here. Should we do the Mind Stone over the chromatic lantern? I feel like if we're gonna do... I feel like we'll add in Mind Stone and then we'll call it quits after that. Wait, if we're gonna do Mind Stone, should we just swap the Mind Stone? Okay. So we'll do a Mind Stone. Yeah, okay. So now we'll cut 1 card. I think we should cut something as sorcery. So maybe cutting a maybe Sizzle, because Slagstorm does the same thing as Sizzle with the option of a different choice. Let's cut Sizzle. And I think we'll be good. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, I think we are now done. Today is the 26th. Ah! See, there it is. I told you I would mess with the code by accident somehow. So now we need a name. Okay. Done. This deck would be 43 tickets, which is actually, in my opinion, not that bad. Oh gosh. Oh no. Epicrick. I'm sorry. That's way too long. I have to bring it up to my eyes to see it. Oh gosh, it's Obosh, piercer of prey, bringer of dismay, a damage dealing god and patron of the odd. Oh gosh, yeah, that's so much. I'm so sorry. Now, I think a good way to tweak that would be Osh, Kosh, Obosh, because I think that's kind of funny. Because there is a store named Oshkosh Bagosh. Do you know? Hold on. Oshkosh. It's called Oshkosh Bagosh. That is a pretty good, like that is the name of a company. It's I know that there's one in my area. I don't know if there's one anywhere else. Maybe it's a southern thing only. I don't know. Oshkosh, Obosh. What are some other concepts of names? Gosh, who has not heard of Oshkosh Bagosh? Poetry does not format well to Twitch chat. Even here, deep on the east coast of Canada, that's a thing. Okay, cool. So you have it. It's a brand of kids' clothes. It's a kid brand. Yay! I'm glad y'all are knowing what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna hold off on naming it because I want your opinions first. So like, put your name ideas in chat. Oh, so we have Oddfellas as an idea. So let's see. Boink, comma. This deck is odd. Do I play any other formats? I mostly play Commander. Just because I prefer it as my preferred format. Spin the wheel. I think I might be spinning the wheel. Maybe. You won't be getting even. That's pretty good. Any other ideas? I can't even. You literally cannot even. I kind of like I can't even. Now we do have some even cards in here, but not as much as odd. So let's see, we have 10, 16, 19 cards out of hold on, I can do math. Hold on. I can do math. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so 100 minus 38 lands, because lands don't count, is 62. Okay, so we have 43 cards that hit. Cool. Definitely not Gyruda. Wait, does Gyruda only do even? Because that'd be very funny if he does. That's pretty great. So it's either going to be I can't even or definitely not Gyruda. What do you think? I can't even. I kind of like I can't even. It's short. Doom of Depths. I do like I can't even. I think it's kind of simple, short and sweet, and it flows off the tongue very well. So I think MTG EDH3, our deck, has been named. It's basic but strong. Dang it, now you're making me question it. Hold on. Yes, I'm waiting. We're missing something. What are we missing? That one Eldrazi. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's not a Betrays. It's Void Winnower. Void Winnower. That's not how you spell Void Winnower, but that's what I meant. How did we forget? Now we gotta cut a card. Yeah, you're right. We can't not add that. Void winnower is perfect. Yeah, we gotta cut something. We'll cut breath of Malfig. Then we have to call it you can't even. Damn, what do we cut? I would call it Garuda, but this is going to be the title of an article, and I don't want to throw people off when reading an article. Dang it. This is a good ad, so I'm not even mad because that is a definite card we need in here. Like 100% we need it. Flame Spill. We'll cut Flame Spill. That's easy. Flame Spill. It seems okay. Seems kind of meh. Flame Spill. Imagine where would we call this deck finished before adding that. I know, right? Absolutely disgusting. Okay. So now that we added the card that I think was the right move to make, thank you, Kuroitsuki. I appreciate that. That was a good ad. So now, what do we call this? The oddest timeline, yes. While we're doing that, I'm just going to quickly double check. And make sure that we got this correct. Yeah, we do. We're good. You can't even be this odd. Void Innower, the Perceiver. I don't know. Maybe keeping it I can't even. But you're right, that is, I don't know. I like I can't even. It just looks nice. It just looks nice on there. Okay, we're going to keep it I can't even though there's even cards in this deck. There's not that much compared. We have like a handful. Okay, I believe this deck is indeed done. Okay. So now what we're going to do... Oh, I'm so sorry that my camera was completely not where it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disappear this real quick. I'm going to do something. Let's see. So... I'm going to do something real quick, and I'm going to do my little outro spiel. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. This deck is done. So my answer to you guys is I don't know the specific date that I'll be playing it. I will keep everybody in the loop on that. I will be playing with a bunch of other creators who also have different decks designed. Mine just so happened to be Obosh. So I will let you know when that is done. I'm not sure when we will all be playing together, but when we figure it out, I will make the announcement. So now I have a miniature spiel that I like to go through at the end of my stream. So first of all, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. My name is Chase, also known as Mana Curves. You can find me as Mana Curves literally everywhere. I do a lot of tweets on the Twitters. So here you go. There's my Twitter right there. Or hold on. There it is. Boop. Hold on. There it is. What? Hold on. I'm having something came up on my screen that I have to fix. Give me 10 seconds. Something popped up on my Patreon because I was trying to pull it up to talk to you guys, and then something happened. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was a little bit much. Okay, so you can find me on Twitter. I do a lot of magic tweeting and the fun stuffs and the like. I am also have a Patreon, which I will now do my little shout outs for right here. So here's my little link to my Patreon. And then here's a link to my Discord, which is open to everybody. So my Patreon, I have 4 tiers. Each is an extra added way to show support for me. So the first tier is called Groundling tier. It's $1 a month. You get a one-time shout out the month you're a patron, and then you also get exclusive Discord content. Then there is Noble tier, which is $3 a month, and you also get the one-time shout out and the exclusive Discord content. That's just a fun little way to show me a little bit more support. Then there's the $5 a month tier, which is called Click tier. You get a shout out every single time I stream. You also get a signed token done by Inkling Customs and the exclusive Discord content. And then the final tier is Glendalendra tier, which is $10 a month. You also get the added bonus of the token and the Discord content and the shout out every single time. It's just the highest way to show me support. It is the same as the Click tier. And actually, I am going to show this to you guys because I'm very excited. My new token came in by Inkling Customs. So there's my new little token. It has all my little like business info on the back, which I just think is super cute. And I'm super excited. I don't know how I'm going to be doing this. I might do like, I'll figure out how to like get these out to people and if I'm going to do it in a new way. So we'll see. But yes, that is my Patreon tier. So I'm going to give a shout out to all my Click and Glendalendra tiers. So thank you, ALK Alters, Carlton Parsons, Colin Castler, Douglas Whitaker, Eric Hoff, Katie, Roberto Alvarez, and Seraph6. Thank you guys so much for being Click and Glendalendra tier patrons. I appreciate it. I also have a bunch of Noble and Groundling tiers that I'll be shouting out in June as we move into the new month. I also write articles for TCG Player, and you'll be seeing this article come out this Sunday. With the video on YouTube as well. Let's see. I also stream Tuesdays, Always Be Brewing, which the article will then come out later. I also am moving to stop playing Brawl on Arena on Wednesdays, and I'll instead be doing Filthy Casuals, which is my Paper Commander stream, Wednesday and Sunday. So now I'll be doing Paper Commander twice a week instead of once a week. So I'm very excited about that. A little bit nervous just about getting guests to make sure I have everything squared away. But I'm very excited to share that with you guys. And yeah, I have some guests lined up for tomorrow that I'm really excited to share with you. So it'll be very fun. And then I'll have my next stream this Sunday at 7. And all my streams start at 7 p.m. Eastern and go as long as they need. So without further ado, I believe that is my ending spiel. So thank you guys so very much for joining me and building Obosh with me. When I play this, I will let you guys know. That way you'll be in the loop constantly and there's not like a lack of communication because we built this together. So I want us to see what it plays like together. So without further ado, I'm going to go rest and relax for the rest of the evening. I appreciate you guys so very much, and thank you for everybody who rated, who hosted, who donated. I really appreciate it because I am trying to get a computer. I will do one last thing. If you want to donate, here's my tip jar. There's my tip jar. And if you want like to see access to my other links, here's my link tree. Let me do my tip jar one more time. But yep, there it is. And I am all done. Thank you guys so much. You have a wonderful night. Please stay safe, practice social distancing, and please be kind to one another. Alrighty, thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye!